Well, hello and welcome again to the Bellicose Nation. Now, I'm not exactly sure where to classify this story, but it was one I just couldn't pass up. It appears the long sought-after Bigfoot has been struck and killed on a roadway in Montana. Well, sort of. It seems a driver was rolling through the countryside when suddenly a large Bigfoot-looking creature was in the middle of the roadway. Unable to avoid that lumbering beast, she struck it with her vehicle, and it was then struck, perhaps run over, by a second motorist. Now, before you Bigfoot enthusiasts begin to cry or rush off to Montana, it was rather quickly established that no, this was not the legendary Sasquatch, but rather a man dressed in a ghillie suit attempting to create a Bigfoot sighting. Seriously, folks, you can't make this stuff up. Now, Randy Lee Tenley, a 44-year-old man from northwest Montana, while dressed in an outfit worn by military snipers to blend into scenery, he apparently hoped to give the appearance of Bigfoot. Now, one would assume Mr. Tenley chose a location, where oncoming drivers would have time to both see him and create this sighting, and yet him avoid being struck. I think where Mr. Tenley miscalculated or screwed up was that he must not have considered one thing. The driver might be a teenager. Yep. Now, being 44 years old, it's possible he did not realize that any teen driver might very well not only be driving, but also texting in one hand and scanning the iPod in the other while steering with the knees. And as fate would have it, the next driver on the scene was a 15-year-old. Who no doubt was perhaps either distracted, surfing porn on his iPhone, or perhaps scanning for his favorite Lady Gaga song. Oh, this was a perfect storm of sorts, as that second vehicle, it seems, finished the good-humored hoaxer off. Now, I should confess to you that as your host, right here at the Bellicose Nation, I'm a bit of a prankster myself, so I can sympathize with Mr. Tenley, as I have had a prank or two go south myself. But then again, I avoid using guns, moving vehicles, and high voltage as a rule of thumb. Well, what can I say? You seekers of Bigfoot, don't give up the faith or the search. But as a public service announcement to you, let me add, whatever you do, don't go putting on one of those monkey suits and go rambling around in the woods, especially during hunting season. This is the Bellicose Nation, serving humanity one video at a time.